Get ready, everyone. You shouldn't miss this. Joe Rogers just ruthlessly elevated Sunny Host to a new level.
Average out the View hosts, among the dumbest people on television.
Sunny's dumb. Certainly not the brightest person. And what she just said just doesn't make any sense. It's just like so silly to say. It's.
Karoline's recent legal bombshell had a huge impact on the public, leading to litigation, backstage chaos, and total fear. The show severely undervalued her, but they think they can mock her and go on, so Karoline is fighting back, fiercely revealing everything and controlling the damage. Oh, and there's Joe Roger. You're going to find out why his attack on Sunny Hostin made the internet go crazy. Before we start, for added luck, click the like button and subscribe completed. All right, let's get started.
You on The View.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's been overwhelming my past couple days. So I just went in there, did my thing. I had no idea what to expect. I didn't know who Sunny Hostin was. I actually still really don't know. So I wasn't expecting necessarily for her to kind of try to ambush me in that way and attack my character in that way.
Well, it is the show that people love to hate.
Yes, that's true.
They get so much hate watching viral clips of them saying ridiculous things. I mean,
yeah.
It is a rabies infested.
Then what led to this complete disaster? It all began when The View, as usual, attacked Karoline Leavitt for being a young conservative who refused to back their agenda. However, this time, Sunny Host and Joy Behar went too far.
You don't like this woman, she's a good communicator, and so Joy Behar just offered her analysis on why Leavitt.
Joy Behar smugly claimed that Trump's appreciation of Karoline's beauty was the only reason she was hired. Karoline was portrayed as privileged by the cheerful host who is typically keen to advance identity politics, completely ignoring the fact that she advanced via skill and hard work. As usual, Whoopi Goldberg just sat there and nodded, but the perspective misjudged Karoline, and that is where they made a serious mistake. She had no intention of letting their disgusting smear campaign go on, so they changed their approach instead of playing their game.
I vow to provide the truth from this podium. We ask that all of you in this room hold yourselves to that same standard. We know for a fact there have been lies that have been pushed by many legacy media outlets in this country about this president, about his family, and we will not accept that. We will call you out when we feel that your reporting is wrong or there is misinformation about this White House.
Boom. She's got more.
I would like to point out to each and every one of you that in 2024, when Joe Biden was in the Oval Office, or upstairs in the residence sleeping, I'm not so sure, egg prices increased 65% in this country.
Bang!
Instead of just clapping back, Karoline threw herself into it. She called out a View for their blatant hypocrisy, pointing out that despite their claims to empower women, they disparage anyone who disagrees with them. She also revealed how the program tries to discredit conservative women while defending liberal ones. Then she hit them in the tender spot. Karoline claimed that The View's thoughtless comments seriously damaged her reputation and filed an $800 million defamation lawsuit against them. According to sources, ABC executives are in full-blown panic mode and are hurriedly trying to clean up the mess, while the hosts are now trying desperately to convince her to settle. The best thing, though, is that Joe Rogers just weighed in and completely trashed Sunny Host. His words will astound you. Karoline's vehement pushback was unexpected.
Average out the View hosts, among the dumbest people on television.
Sunny's dumb. Certainly not the brightest person. And what she just said just doesn't make any sense. It's just like so silly to say. It's not a wealth. One of the things I wanted to talk to you about, I wanted to play this, but we decided we shouldn't play it. We don't want anybody to have any sort of way to get it down. The episode of you when you're on The View, when you were running for president.
Right. Donald Trump is a billionaire, a real estate mogul, and a television star. But does he really want to add President of the United States to his resume? A lot of people would like him to.
You got introduced as our friend Donald Trump.
Please, let's find out, and please welcome my friend, Donald Trump.
That's right. Whoopi Goldberg gives you a big hug and a kiss. Joy Behar gives you a big hug. Barbara Walters gives you a big hug. They all loved you.
We're so happy to have you. Whenever you're on with us, we're very happy.
They're talking about you in such a favorable light. The audience was cheering, and then you actually started winning in the polls, and then the machine started working towards you.
Joe Biden knows how to do this. Trump.
Yeah.
He tends to just
She was completely demolished by Sunny host Joe Rogan, who also questioned her journalistic qualifications and criticized her for being the queen of fake indignation, continually playing the victim and denigrating everyone who didn't fit her narrative. In addition to making fun of the fact that some of the View hosts' IQs wouldn't reach triple digits, Rogers exposed the hypocrisy of the show by reminding everyone that although the show had previously praised Trump when it suited them, it now portrays him as the worst thing that has ever happened. He also ridiculed the show's basic structure, comparing it to a reality show where the winner is the person who cries the loudest and facts are irrelevant. The internet erupted, canceling the show. It's ridiculous that The Viewpoint encourages empowerment while disparaging any woman who has a different opinion. Even ABC's senior executives are in a panic right now because this is a complete disaster that goes beyond bad headlines. Sunny Hostin and Joe Rogan were exposed as The Viewpoint gained popularity in a matter of minutes. The comments were harsh, and in just 5 minutes, Joe Rogan verified more facts than The Viewpoint has in 5 years.
Also calls today for The View to go next when you've got hosts like Whoopi Goldberg spitting when she's speaking about Donald Trump. Look at this.
No, you can't refute anything with him because he just, when I say him, I mean
Rambles.
Trump.
Yeah.
He tends to just...
But can I mention one thing? That's on the ABC, of course, but what a class act. I mean, speaking about Donald Trump, you can't make this stuff up. Should The View go next?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Sunny Hostin has faced challenges, or she's been in trouble, let's say, by executives at ABC for some of these smears and lies that she's spread. There needs to be some level of accountability with these talk show hosts. People tune in to left-wing networks. They expect to get a left-wing talking point. But what they shouldn't expect, or what we shouldn't treat as normal, is the fact that there is nothing but denigration and maligning of...
The perspective is now conscious of their dire situation. According to insiders, ABC executives are frantically discussing big changes behind the scenes, and some sponsors are even re-evaluating their agreements, which is never encouraging. Whoopi Goldberg has also abruptly stopped talking, which, let's face it, says a lot. Sunny Hostin is next, and her reputation in the media is deteriorating, and some people are even speculating that ABC might fire her to save face. However, the damage has already been done, and Karoline Leavitt has completely changed the narrative, and now people are begging for it.
The Democrats are in complete disarray because they have become a globalist party who like to spend taxpayer dollars on useless priorities just to cater to the left's demands here.
Now that it's your turn to comment, everyone, will ABC finally make any meaningful adjustments after this disaster? Was Joe Rogers' rose completely appropriate, or did he